Is this my house or what? Okay. Permanent upgrades? Okay. So, I would very much like if this was told to the player, like, as soon as you started the game. Hello everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome back to Aethermancer. Something's wrong with this game. There's a lot of weird design choices, I'll just say that. Okay. So far, I'm kind of disappointed. Avoid blitz you. Be blitzed. I have to do both? Ew. Heal everybody, because I have to heal, otherwise I'll die. So far, the bosses have begged for death, and the regular enemies, man, will they just not die. Weaken him, he's ugly. Which was all in it? Allies. Use these, I have them. Case multiple? I can't, that sucks. One turd? Alright. That's fine. Yeah, regular whippy. Oh, baby. Man, it steals the stuff? Man, this sucks. Stack poison on it. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Eat bacon leg. I got a bunch of weird nonsense. I chose one off screen, I think. I don't remember what it is. Poison is the only way to win this battle. I did the wrong attack. I did the wrong thing. Oh well, who cares? Redirect towards Poop Man. That's his roar noise. Yeah, steal all my hard-earned stuff. Ooga booga. It hurts. Okay. Shield, my guy. Can I offer you a shield in these trying times? Yes, please. That would break a shield, though. Okay. Stagger! He'll still do an attack, but it's weakened, so he'll do 1-1. Icy Assault. It'll do 20 damage. It is the boss, but still, it's a lot. Everyone will survive it, though. That's the thing. That's fine. Nobody will die from it, so go ahead. Jesus, a lot of things. Oh, baby. Quit hurting me. I'm so badly damaged. Oh. The only way to win is the poison. Oh my god, bro. Why? It's gotta do so much damage. Wild boy. Wild him. Thank god I have weakness. Let's just shield too, just because I just wanted a shield. Hello. This is gonna hurt, probably. Do some damage on him, I don't know. There's so much of that happening. Oh. Stop. Dude. That would have 100% wiped all my characters out. That's ridiculous. Look at all the pain. Lava blast. Heck yeah, the poison is the best in the game. He's red now. It seems to be begging for death, but at the same time also whipping me to death. I can't get rid of those. It's a whoever kills the opponent now, because I can't get rid of that red. I should be fine. Monster flask. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I can't do the fire one, so I have to weaken it. Survive, everyone! Okay. Oh, 1 health, baby! Yeah! All you gotta do is survive 2 more turns. Oh god, I'm dying. I need the blue, though. Sacrifice your body! I need the blue. You can't use the blue. You're a sacrifice monster anyways! Woo! The poison will kill him next turn. He's dead, though, bro. I don't think that's even enough. 18 versus... It'll do 16 damage, but it's got power. And then a regular attack. Get lucky! I could shield everybody. I could guarantee a kill next turn or so. Shield everybody. I'm scared. I don't want my character. I don't want my guys to die. As long as it doesn't heal, I win like two turns. Oh, good. Poison blast. It dies next turn. I win. Yay! The boss begged for death almost. Ooze, do it! Don't heal! I should not have won. I should have 100% lost that battle, but you know what? I'll take it. Thank you. What are they worth? Okay. Not very much. It seems like they should... I don't know. You should definitely lower the cap on the XP or whatever. I did it. Did the game freeze? Catalina! Hello? Hello, Aethermancer. To make it this far, you must have probably abused something, because the game is very poorly balanced. You're right, it is! You're a bird! You do remember. You look well. Is this like Wakfu, One More Gate, a Wakfu legend, where the enemy is my best friend or something? Have you enjoyed life? No! It's been very miserable. My freedom? Nope. Us? We're lovers? Okay. Robbed you of your speech, I guess? Or is it guilt? Who could say? I don't know. Can you hear them? My farts. Yes, I can smell them too. Farewell. Alright, bye. As is their will. Yeah! Sasuke! No! You need to balance and get rid of corruption. Amazing. Are the Aether crystals worth keeping? You made it! Somehow. Did you cheat? So, what a major problem is the corruption. And then the staggering as well. Heroic difficulty? Heck nah. This game did the direct opposite of what I always want in a game. It's the visuals and all that are amazing, but the gameplay needs to be fixed. 100%. The corruption ruins the game. There is no reason why every single attack should do so much damage. It was fixed. Another problem is the leveling system is so slow. Hasn't been fixed. The fountain things, the ones that buff your equipment and give you a trash skill, are so poorly balanced. Absolutely. There are two monsters that get bonuses from it, and that's Gargoyle and one of the ones I don't really want to play, so I never really want to play them. But you have to level it up to like the third or fourth worthiness, and then when he gets hurt by something, he'll get shields. But the fountain things are just bad overall. It activates 66.6% of the time, but for me, it happens 100% every time, and I don't think the percentages are correct. Do not use the purple fountains. They ruin the game. Yes, it's visually stunning, a lot of sprite work, and believe me, I know how much effort goes into sprite work, and it probably took an immense amount of hours put in for each sprite. But you gotta balance the game. Like, the basic enemies took so long to get through. The first few fights were like 2-3 minutes, and then it got to a point where it was 20 minutes because the enemies would not stop healing. It's been tweaked a little bit, but there's still a problem with the enemies immensely scaling. Luckily, there's an exploit where you can avoid about 80% of all battles, and I've been using that a bunch. It takes a run from like 30 minutes down to like 7 minutes if you know what you're doing, and you can beat the final boss at like level 2 or 3. So what I do is I fight the first few enemies. I get to like level 2 or 3, as long as I get the good monsters, and then I avoid all the other battles. And it works because it does. You see me? If you hit space and exit, they'll forget where you are. So you can technically run past every single enemy. There were so many battles that if the regular enemies targeted one of my monsters, it would guarantee death. Like, I got extremely lucky with Ooze and Mandagora or whatever. But to me, I would play an extremely ugly fun game over a very beautiful, unfair, unbalanced game. And that's what this is. The terror thing and the little, like, gnome cook things, I hate those enemies. They drug it out. And not only did they, like, make each battle take forever, they also did attacks, which then added more corruption to my monsters, which 100% the corruption mechanic, it needs to be very, very badly nerfed. If that mechanic didn't exist at all, this game would be amazing. But with the corruption how it is, especially, like, starting with a third of my health every time, and yes, you want me to switch, but in order to switch the monsters, I would have to have the soul. But I wanted to keep Ooze. I couldn't switch them out. Like, and when I did, like, switch out, instead of keeping the amount of experience and skills I had from the monster, I would get, like, weirdly 70 to 80% of it. It's a little bit better now, but the percentages when I was playing, it I would have like 2 level 3 monsters and then like a 1.5. So it wasn't really worth switching back then. Now it's better. You get like 1 level less, but it's still an odd choice for me. Like how in Pokemon, how you keep a few things and you're like, oh, this is my team, and it's like you can, if you want, add more or switch them out. But in this one, it's like switch them out. You have to switch them out. You can't have fun with the ones you have all the time. You gotta switch them out, and that sucks. I want to win with my garbage. I don't want to have to. Oh, these monsters are good, but in order to win, I have to have this, because if I can't win with what I have, then why have those monsters in the game? So when I switched out, I would have 2 strong monsters with an insane amount of corruption on them, and then 1 monster who was severely underleveled. And it wouldn't be a problem so much if the monsters that were the regular monsters, the regular encounters, scaled so much. At one point, we had equal, like, everything, but then it got to a point where they were doing like 20 damage each monster, and then they would heal to max health, and they got to a point where they had around 80 to 90 HP, and it just drug out the battle. It made it happen for so long that it just became like, all right, I need to fight monsters in order to get experience. And then I got to a point where I was just like, I have enough experience. I want to avoid fighting any other monsters. The majority of the equipment that was laying around randomly was either OP or trash. It definitely feels like the people who tested this game out were only people on the development team. So they knew what they were doing in order to, like, avoid certain things. But this is the first time I've ever played this game. Really, what you want is 2 shield monsters and one that attacks and inflicts an insane amount of debuffs. And that is how you win. Because the shield mechanics give you so much experience that anything that has a shield ability, it levels up super fast, so you can get all the worthiness levels. And you use the third monster just to spam debuffs. And it works. That's how they want you to play the game. Like, when I play a game, I want to experience. I want to keep playing, keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Like in Binding of Isaac, how you play. Yes, this is like a roguelite and everything, but in there, I mean, you can get pretty overpowered pretty fast, and things are really high paced, fast. You get item, you get this, you get that, you get that. Okay, right, yeah. In this one, the first few areas were high paced, high fast, everything, but then it got to a point where it was just kind of like a slog to really get through everything in the thing. Another big major problem to me is that the regular enemies took too much to stagger, which is a key element in the game. And I have to have the elements. I literally had to have all four elements in order to stagger the basic enemies. What it shouldn't be, if it's got a water shield, I gotta use water. What it should be is all the regular enemies, all regular enemies, not boss enemies, regular enemies should just have a regular. You have the basic attack and the special attacks. The basic attack does not affect the stagger at all. What should affect is the skills, the special skills should do like 1 damage. If it's a fire thing, I use a water attack, it goes from 7 to 6. If it's a fire attack, I attack it, then it does 7 to 4, or however much it would do. Because I had 3 critters or whatever, and then there was one that needed fire to kill it. And I had a thing I could use that would take off 6 if I used it all, but then they'd be done for the entire run. I couldn't use it again until I get to the resting area. I don't know. That needs to be changed. And what's weird to me is that the boss had what the basic enemies would. The first boss it wasn't weak to anything, and that's what all the basic enemies should be. The boss should then have like you need to use this ability or whatever. It didn't make sense to me. You should definitely switch those around. Because when you attack the boss with anything, it reduced the shield. And that's like why the regular enemies were harder than the boss. Like I literally spent more time fighting every single boss, every single regular enemy fight besides the boss fight. The first boss begged for death. The second boss begged for death for 75% of the battle. The regular enemies, and especially in the last 2 areas, they were fighting as if they were the last of their race, and if they died, the world ended. I would have more fun going through and becoming OP. Like, at no point did I feel like I was stronger than the enemies, except for, like, the first 2 areas. After that, it was always 100% an uphill battle against enemies that did too much damage. The summoning the monsters, especially, I can't use 2 monsters of the same type, but multiple times throughout my run, the enemies had multiple types of the same thing, which doesn't make any sense to me. If I can't do it, why can the enemies do it? And I don't know. The first few areas, it was fine. And then it just progressively got too much. It felt like I was fighting the developers' original characters. And that's a bad thing. What that means is they just buff it up like crazy. It's granola from Dragon Ball Z. Or Dragon Ball Super, or whatever the heck it is. Dragon Ball 49. It's just, yeah, I wish to be stronger than everybody. Okay. Is this my house, or what? Okay. Permanent upgrades? Okay. So, I would very much like if this was told to the player, like, as soon as you started the game. Because otherwise, I didn't know it existed. I'm not gonna open up a Wikipedia wiki link and, like, research this game, like, crazy heavily. I want to play a game. I want to experience the things by myself. I don't want to have a book open and it tell me the entire thing how to have fun. Can I upgrade things? Are you another Aethermancer? Please stop talking. Let's make a deal. That's not worth it to me either. This is probably worth it the most. One only? That sucks. Alright. There's no map here? Where's the upgrader? Is that just upgrader? It's ugly, and you are ugly. Hello? Please. Dang it! I wish you were the first one I saw. Ooze. Ooze is the best one. Ooze is 100% the best one. Yes. Meta upgrade. I have you. Might as well use you. You were helpful. You were helpful too. Everyone else is kind of garbage to me. Thanks. What's that here? It's nothing. Why even have the bridge there then? The poop house. Get in there. What do you do? Alright. So this game is 100%. You just go through it, die, go through it, die, go through it, die, go through it, die, go through it, die. Alright. Now I can start my actual run. You have to do 6 runs in order to get to what the game should initially be to begin with. I beat it! Are you proud of me? I don't care. I don't need your approval. I told you why the game is bad and please fix it.